Hello, Cosmic Molly, Nostro, good to see hope you're well. Tyler has the habit of constantly sitting on my chair whenever I get up. And I kid you not, I either have to sit right on him or like literally shake my chair or fucking flip it over for him to move. I don't know why he likes my chair so much. Oh, I see. Good night then. Good night. Hello. Yeah, new patch on Star Wars today. Jedi Survivor, if we must. And the main menu music. No, okay, no, it's. Okay, no, it's Spotify. Okay, never mind. Yeah, new patch. Supposedly some performance and stability improvements. Do I believe in it? Probably not. However, if I switch my monitor to 60 Hz, it may or may not actually help. Probably. So the legend says. Let's see the way. New patch, new bugs. Yeah, actually, I actually did a French install, a fresh install today because my game was still crashing every, every 10 minutes, whenever I was playing, ever since last June, unless I got lucky. It really depended on how open the environment was. But I did a fresh install and I have not had any issues. I tried it out for like 1 hour before, which is usually more than enough for it to crash. And well, the comment sections on the patch notes are something like, bah. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna stop and launch the game. It is like sometimes even Steam can be the funniest zoo, especially if you play online games. But like the forums of Steam are just a zoo with different species of monkeys. It crashes. Yeah, that's the. This is the problem. Oh, I was gonna burp in your ears. Some of you would have liked it, but. No, I will be a classy Frenchman. No burps. However, the game. Allons, with the mysterious music. However, the game unfortunately still has to compile shaders every time you launch it. It's not just the first time you launch it. So what happened is that it just takes like 2, 3, 5 minutes to launch the game every time. Yeah. On the news, I'm hopefully getting a CRT monitor back because my dad threw away our old CRT monitor when I went to visit him. It was too late, unfortunately. So, like, I want a CRT monitor to play old games on it. And what the fuck? Unskippable ads on the app. Literally cannot skip it. Holy shit. Fuck off. Yeah. And it would be a 50 kilograms package to send. The person wants me to, like, go through some outside transporters to transport it. But yeah, that's the only issue whenever you order a CRT monitor. You have the weight that goes with it. I let you know that this is 15 kilograms, but imagine if it was a CRT TV. One of the CRTs that I have, TVs, is literally 65 kilograms. Every time I move it to get it into the game room, I break my back. Almost. Okay, now that I am done talking about my life, may we move into the game? Also, the camera is a bit higher today. I hope you do not mind. Why did I just press on my... No? Okay. Okay. You should hear the music. Yeah. Wait. This is weird. That's one problem about having two keyboards. You don't have much space on the desk. Continue, I guess. Let's see. I put my monitor to 60 Hz. But yeah, some people say, oh, you gotta play 1080p, you gotta play with medium settings, whatever. Like, you invest a certain amount of money into your PC, it's not to play below what you paid for, you know? We have this little guy, which as you can see already died too. A pretty chill enemy to start off the day. Ah. Ah. Okay, that's a one shot. Mistakes for mate. This is one of the optional boss fights that I have not yet done in this New Game Plus. You know, for science, of course. Fuck me. Okay. Now the cheese for any boss is this combo with the double blade. Because it does a stupid amount of damage. And the worst enemy you would encounter in this game, the toughest one, the unbeatable, is the frame rate. Watch the frame rate on the top right, or like the bottom right corner. It is going everywhere and nowhere. Some attacks you need to jump in order to dodge. Like that. And funnily enough, you can parry this guy. Some attacks. Come on. Hey, buddy. Buddy, help. Okay, we've got him. We've got him in it. Don't count on my British accent anytime.
Right on his doorstep.
The British accent will not happen, unfortunately. I apologize. Okay, so basically what would happen is that whenever you were exploring around, especially on this planet, you would be met with either a crash and a little pop-up saying out of memory, it being VRAM most of the time, or you would be met with a hard crash of your PC and having to reset it manually. Both of which are extremely pleasant and an innovative way to experience the game, of course. Never seen before. Even Batman Arkham Knight was not that bad when it released, and it was pulled off the Steam store when it came out. But with it, pretty much each patch that comes out every 7 months with this game, I go back and see if it's fixed or not. Unfortunately, it seemingly is not, at least for what I've played. I have not had any crashes since I've done refresh install. Stances just to do it. There you go. Okay. So, if I pop up the metrics that come with the AMD drivers, my game crashes and my PC crashes with it, so I cannot do that. The only way to see what's going on with your PC when it comes to CPU utilization, RAM, VRAM, is to simply have the task manager open on the second monitor, which I do not have. So for this one, I strictly have to rely on faith, obviously. And what color should we pick? Let's go with red. We're not the good guys today. And as it turns out, by the way, Balan's Course and Shinhati's lightsabers in Ahsoka, the series, are actually orange. When I thought they were red, it seems I never knew that.
I bet Z can get the data off this disk.
I might also launch a new game on this to see if the stutters on the first cutscene are fixed. There's also a new problem on consoles, by the way, which might have been fixed actually with this patch, I don't know. But whenever you play on quality mode and you run through water, you see on average 15 frames per second, so, you know. Respawn Entertainment has been quite innovative when it comes to ways to unoptimize your game. It's mind-blowing to me that EA Games, out of all editors, proposed Respawn Entertainment to delay the game and have more development time. And what did I just do? The lead developer, the project director of it just said, nah, he's good. He's good, we don't need more time, and look at how it turned out.
Okay, I'll look. I'm looking.
Lol. Oh. Kill damage. Yeah. Yep, you know. When it comes to gameplay though, this game is... Yeah. When it comes to everything, this game is a masterpiece, and if not for the performance and optimization and crashes issues on PC and even consoles, it should have won the Game of the Year, because, you know, I've actually seen someone make the point that Baldur's Gate 3 was a great game, but it also had no competition when it comes to RPGs, you know, this year. But in a polished state, this game would have given Baldur's Gate 3 on the GOTY section a run for its money. Like the story just annihilates. Like the storytelling, especially, not necessarily the story, that's more subjective, but yeah. The storytelling is just
You have nothing to fear.
what really, like, you know, makes this game shine.
I'm just a friend dropping by.
Did we just break into this guy's house? To use mind tricks to... Oh! Okay. Damn! What is that? Yeah. What the f...
Brother, don't ignore me. You can't stop me. I won't let you! You tried, but you won't stop me.
Okay, so we killed this bro. Watch... Okay, so he killed his own brother, and now... Okay. Oh, you gonna get it good.
Killed his own brother.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Like, what? What was that? Interesting. Okay, well, whatever that's interesting, I guess. I don't like the red on this guy, on our Kalle Castis. Doesn't fit. Gonna change that again. Okay. And we can actually look at what has not been explored. What? I kind of want to see as well if the first cutscene has been fixed. And there's... wait. Just looting around for now.
Hey.
Okay, hey. Hey, indeed. The amount of loot on this. It's kind of like, you know, a Ubisoft model right there. What? Oh, okay. Oh. What? No. Am I stupid? Don't answer that. And can I even get up there or what? I'm trying to see if there's a spot I can enter in, but I guess not. No, 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 I said don't answer that. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm not that stupid after all.
You know
Hey.
your way around Kobo, don't you?
I can jump, what the f... And hello Dot, good to see you well. What you mean I can jump? I smell the scam. Eh... Am I still stupid or what? Hmm? 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 I don't think so.
More priorite.
Okay, I did this for... How do I get out now? What the f... Oh. No, stop. Stop this at once. Hope all is going well. It's gonna be fairly, you know, fairly slow tonight. I'm gonna launch a new game on this afterwards, just because the, like the first cutscene that plays in the game is infamous for its stuttering. Which, funnily enough, I don't remember getting too much when I played through the game. So maybe this will refresh my memory. And is that... What? Can I,
Hey, fellas, how long you been together?
Too long. We were one of the first people here, and
You will
both
try
tried
to do
scouting
some-
for priorite.
Oh, well, you know.
we were doing. Couldn't find
Any Zelda is worth playing,
Then I remembered I hate the outdoors.
in my opinion. I still haven't continued, like, Breath of the Wild. But I gotta get 600 rubies to progress to one of the main objectives.
Rumsey Forlow.
Me too.
But that's quite the farming, so I haven't gotten the motivation to backtrack and go to another one.
I at Guido's, and we've been stuck together ever since because we shared something special. Rumsey was a loser.
Still puts a smile on my face.
Mhm. I think I can get on the roof from the inside. There's also the frame rate is oh. Like the drops in the 30s. What happened? Actually, wait, no, I can't alt tab because if I alt tab, I crash. I wanted to lock my frame rate to 30. But if I alt tab or open the overlay from AMD,
Not
gets
bad. I've seen worse rooftop gardens.
Ah, I was hoping you'd find seeds like that. Put them in the
what?
ground. I'll share what I've learned.
That's a new species. Better hear what Peely has to say about it.
What?
We'll put these in the ground next time we're at the garden.
Yeah, you can garden in this game, by the way. As you can see, I put in a few plants. Do I care? Not so much, but it's kind of cool, you know. It's the small things that don't have to be there, but they are, and that we like. Now, can I? Yes, I can. Wait, is that? Why? Okay, so that was useless. Bruv. Give me all the chests. Ah. Pardon. Brother. Can I not? I like the fact that this town is supposed to be like, you know, inhabited, but most of the most of the buildings are abandoned and locked. You cannot access them. No way I can make that jump. I remember being on the rooftops at some... Oh, there we go. There we go. Can I... Never mind. Never mind. Stream elements being late again. Interesting. What's that? Oh! Well, well, well! Well, well, well. I guess the game was not fixed. Mistakes were made. Scams were released. Yeah, that's sad. I guess... Oh, well, I think it actually hardlocked my PC. Yeah, I'm gonna have to manually restart my PC because it has gotten fucked. Neatly. Interesting. The memory leaks are still there. I literally have to restart my PC with the reset button. I guess we're gonna play some Sleeping Dogs, maybe. Yeah. Yikes. Or did it make... No. Did it make sound or what? This is a sad moment for gaming history. Mistakes were made. What's funny is that some people who play like on 8 gigabytes GPUs claim they have no issues, which is weird. Because like I got 24 gigs of VRAM and it's still absolutely dysfunctional. Okay, what do people say? The time the game crashed. Okay, I've been able to play 5.3 hours during that time. The game crashed 4 times. Now the patch was completed today. Yeah. Okay. Let's try some things, you know. Let's try some things in good faith. Hopefully, we can do something that works. Can we not? I've also had some instances where Discord was actually causing some games to crash, like my graphics driver to crash, which is weird. Like the game would crash and Discord would crash too. Let's see. This used to crash my PC before I fixed my power supply cables issues. Funnily enough, with the power the GPU needs, you actually need to use 2 different cables from the PSU to the GPU to power it. If you use one cable to power the GPU, certain scenarios will make it crash for some reason. I still don't know why, but yeah. You also have this whenever you first boot off the game. And no, actually every time after. Like most games have this step only once. This game, it's every time you launch it, which I am a big fan of. Of course, you know, waiting 5 minutes to launch a game every time, that's as it should be. Bruh. I really wonder what happened at Respawn when they made this. I wonder. Some games, you know, maybe should not have any PC ports and just be released on consoles and then that's it. They probably would have had more time to polish the console versions and not make this completely scuffed as it is. So, per the recommendations of people, let's go to 1080p. It hurts my eyes already. 1080p medium settings. That was the recommended from people. Let's see how long we last. 60. Let's see how long we survive with this one. 1080p should not look too bad for you guys. But for me, it's... yeah. And okay, Nostro, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Take care as well, and have a good day tomorrow. Good luck with work. Yeah, so everything I've done up until now is pretty much useless. I unlocked some new stuff. What's that? That's weird. No. Okay, maybe. Okay, cool story, bro. Wait, fuck, no. Ah, ok, Silent Blue. Let's go. What did we do actually before? Okay, I think we should, yeah. Just got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna launch a new game. Just so that I can see if the starters are still there whenever you start off. Let's see. Let's see and let's hope. Start a new journey. This one. Okay. Let's see. Try not to crash challenge. Okay, so no starters. Or maybe it's actually only the first time you launch it. Maybe it's actually only the first time. And this is 1080p medium. It's kind of funny how medium still looks better than what Ultra was like 10 years ago, 5 years ago even. To be honest though, I don't remember quite the first part of the game crashing. I think it was pretty stable for the most part. Still a stuttery mess. But let's see.
Sarah's on lockdown. State your business. Believe the rumors. A Jedi. We brought him in alive.
The Senator is expecting us.
You're clear to move along.
Why does this guy have such low polygons on his... What's up with that?
Yeah. We should die like the rest of your kind, traitor.
So, where's the handoff?
Okay.
This kind of deal is best done in the shadows. Sure.
How good is it now?
Stop the Senator from guy's playing a dangerous game.
So are we.
This district is locked down. Senator's orders.
This way. We're taking a detour.
These streets are now closed by order of Senator Sagan. Leave immediately, or you will be arrested.
Like rats in a maze. I don't like it.
Stick with the plan. We'll be fine.
As long as I get paid.
I don't think the first area of the game was that bad. I'm trying to think of what could go wrong. Oh. But I don't really remember he crashes first when starting the game. I guess it would make sense in a way, you know, in very large open areas like Kobo, which is one especially. You would have issues, but what's mind-blowing is that
Not according to the propaganda.
the game at this point is gonna be like a year old, and it's still not nearly fixed. Like the patches did not do much, if anything, to be honest. I think that what might have happened is that over at Respawn they might have put 1 or 2 guys on patching this game while the rest work on the next one. That's usually how it goes. Either that or EA just doesn't want to invest the funds into actually fixing it. But it's more likely that it's just a very small team or 1 or 2 guys that just work on it still and try and fix it if they can and things like that.
Get over here, Jedi.
The rest of you will stay here.
That wasn't the deal.
Deals change.
Not this one. I come along, or we walk.
Only you. The others must wait.
Terrorist.
You gonna let him call you that?
That's enough.
So where'd you find him?
This part was a total mess as well.
He was trying to buy a crate of electroproton bombs from a China
Like that.
arms dealer.
How'd you make the arrest?
Is that just because it's on medium that they have such low
The
polygons?
Senator gets a hold of you, you'll wish you were dead.
Always nice to meet a fan.
Interesting. And this is basically the same as the console version, I guess, because like with FSR on at 1440p, I know that like
This way.
1080p,
Mind your business.
you know?
The prisoner needs to be in mint condition.
The senator requested I bring the prisoner to him.
It's pretty much the
alive.
same.
He is breathing, isn't he?
Droids.
Is the district secure?
Yes, sir.
It better be. Ada's dogs are always sniffing about. Jedi is a rare quarry these days. What else have you brought me?
Doubt anyone. Make such people known to the authorities. Only with unflinching loyalty will we prevail over those who wish to divide us. And make no mistake,
See that he is paid.
our enemies are
It's been a pleasure, Senator.
They will stop
This
at
isn't the last
nothing
time we get to
to
do
destroy
business
us.
together.
It is our duty.
The
to
renegade
build
Jedi
a
Cal
better
Kestis.
galaxy for our
You have made
children.
quite a name for
We
yourself.
must all
Sabotaging weapons depots, disrupting supply lines, flaunting this for everyone to see. The failed coup on Norset. That was your doing, wasn't it?
What do you want, Senator? A confession? You already know I've been working with Saw Gerrera.
Before I deliver you to the Emperor, you will lead me to the remaining Jedi.
I can't. It's just me.
No use resisting. I'll find out one way or another. Sometimes all it takes is a speech. But in there, I have other tools at my disposal. Or maybe I'll just use this. Your master's lightsaber. Jaro Tapar, a traitor like you. And to think one day our children will ask, what is this thing? This relic of a corrupt institution destroyed by its own arrogance.
Arrogance is a trap a lot of us fall into, Senator.
I'm sure the Emperor won't mind if I deliver you to him in pieces. What?
Did you really think you could capture me? You've got classified military intel stored on your yacht. And you just brought it right to me. Thanks, BD.
You'll burn for this.
That's mine.
Stop the Jedi!
I'm gonna miss my stances though, like the oh.
Come and get it.
The double blade and the dual wield. I don't even know if when you start the new game plus you actually have all your stances or not.
Come on out. We'll talk.
I know you have your skills, but I don't know about the stances.
Come on, hit him. Someone's down there.
Mm-hmm. Ah.
I don't want to die here.
Not so fast, Senator. Hit it, BD. Now he comes to us. He's coming a little hot. Oh, really hot! Hold on!
It's always like that whenever you try and look cool after you did something cool,
Gotta get to that yacht.
you just fuck it up.
That was a close one, buddy. It's not your fault.
Mhm. Not scared, by the way, don't look down. Just saying.
Where's the senator? Yacht's gone. In? Negative. Call it in. What about the prisoner? Could be with the senator. Or
Oh,
fell. I won't go.
okay, we don't have all of the moves yet. We have a baby health bar. I need to get used to that. Our mistakes were made. I don't think we even have the double jump yet. Like, this is why most times I just play New Game Plus, because I don't have to re-unlock everything that I've had.
We gotta go, BD.
Not one hit landed, by the way, just saying. Stormtroopers being true to their reputation.
You can't open it. You don't have anything for it, do you? We gotta find that yacht before the Empire does.
I don't think I've really tried for a long time, by the way, to play with these settings. Without it crashing, at least. I don't even remember what I've tried anymore. Like at some point, even though it was still on the biggest planet of the game, I actually tried like 720p with the lowest settings and stuff, and it still crashed. But it was a few patches ago, so I'm not sure how this will go. Especially on this part, like even with how I normally play. I don't remember it crashing particularly in this area.
Do we have eyes on the target? Not yet. Let's go. Move, move,
We
move.
can rest there.
Let's see. And good evening, player. Welcome in up your well. Okay, so I don't have anything. But this is why I do New Game Plus. Yeah, tonight we are playing this game again. It's try not to crash, challenge impossible. We already crashed once and I had to manually reset my PC, of course. However,
Let's go, BD1.
this time I tuned down the settings after, of course, the last patch.
I beg you.
Have you not heard and seen what was up with this PC port, player? It was released in a state with memory leaks beyond what should be possible. And it was, like, for me, it was basically crashing every 10 to 15 minutes on the biggest planet of the game. Like the biggest open world part of it, or semi-open world. So, you know, we already crashed once on that planet with the standard settings I was using. And this time, I went back to like 1080p medium. And I'm using... I'm playing through the first part of the game to see if anything has been fixed on that. Even though this part wasn't particularly intense and wasn't causing too many crashes. I still crashed a few times, I think. But yeah, we just, you know, also enjoying the opening of it, which is still great. Like, all technical issues aside, this game is an absolute masterpiece. And like I said earlier, if it wasn't for the technical issues, it would have given Baldur's Gate 3 a run for its money for the GOTY title. In my opinion, at least. It would have deserved it more than Baldur's Gate if it wasn't for the technical issues. So yeah.
Some kind of rare mineral, I guess. Yeah.
And again, I can't stress this enough, but EA Games proposed Respawn Entertainment to have more time to finish it. The project director said no, you can release it now. And a year later, the game has just not been fixed. Naturally. So no, it most likely will not be. Like, at this point... No, but like, that's the thing. EA Games proposed the developer to have more time. The developer said no, we can release it, and look what happened. Like...
There's the yacht. Still drifting.
Yeah.
That's the spirit, BD.
And like I said also, like, I think they have maybe 1 or 2 people or a very small team working on it now. And the rest of the team is working on the rest of the... like, on the next game in game tree. You know? But like... either they don't know how to fix it, or they just have a very small amount of people working on it. It was good this... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, basically. I mean, it was the project director, so the lead of the development team, that said no, we can release it. Turns out they couldn't. You know, tutorial, alright. It's probably going to him. Hopefully soon. We are supposed to meet him halfway through the game, player. Trust me, bro. This is how it works. But yeah. But like, what's funny as well is that, again, people with
Hanging in there, BD?
smaller PCs
Don't look down.
have reported no issues apart from the performance, but no crashes in particular. Oh fuck, I just threw myself off on the wrong side. Oops. So, you know, a GPU with 8 gigs of VRAM apparently has no issue. But minus 24 gigs and it keeps crashing. Or maybe it's AMD specific, once again. It could be. That Nvidia has no crashes issues and AMD does, because you know. As a developer, I assume the priority goes to whatever is most used. It's the future, yeah, exactly. But you know, like, in the past, it's been a thing that developers were focusing on optimizing Nvidia graphics cards more than AMD ones, because more people had Nvidia cards. And that I think today might still be a thing, which will explain why I have crashes on an AMD card. Even though the consoles use AMD cards. I don't know, it's a mystery. Yeah, exactly. But it's not the same architecture. Yeah.
What took you so long?
Oh, you know, just hanging out. Taking in the sights. Been a while since
Hanging
I was on
out.
Coruscant.
Get it?
Thanks, bud.
Part of the job, Custis.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I saw the dock collapse.
even the
I thought
Jedi
this
got
place might be
jokes.
over real quick.
Why make it easy for him?
Somewhat.
Where's the crew?
Heading to the yacht. We'll meet him there.
But I'm pretty sure that if we go back
Bravo
to
said
my
no
save, we're gonna crash,
It is.
even at these settings.
Bravo knows best.
Okay, this is a shortcut.
Coob and Liz are probably starving by now.
Hungry Klaatuinians. Ooh, you don't want that.
And from what I recall, even Fallen Order had some issues, that just not on that scale.
I'd call that a win.
It actually ran very well on my PC, even with my old GPU. I had a GPU that was equivalent to like a 4060, I would say. And I had no issues. Which was the like RX 6700. And Fallen Order at like 1440p was good. But yeah. Oh,
Think you can knock down that crate?
interactive teammates. Look at this. You press a button. He... Okay, it drops this. Hopefully no one was below. Just saying.
That jetpack's handy.
Remind me to tell you how I got it sometime.
And this looks so good now.
My master.
And I'm getting the same frame
Got me
rate
back on my feet.
as I do at 4K, by the way. Because the game also happens to be extremely CPU limited.
Yeah?
So at 1080p I get the same frames no matter the settings.
Impressive.
Who needs a jetpack? See that cable? On it, Kestis.
So yeah, classic. It's kind of like GTA 4 all over again. If you've played like the 1.0 version of GTA 4 on PC, you know what pain is like. And this is a similar situation.
Buckethead's below. No going around them. We got a fight ahead, Cal.
fellas. We're on, Curtis. Nicely done.
Back at you.
What?
We can call
Okay.
a lift with that terminal.
On it.
Troopers coming.
Let's get the drop on him.
Sure thing. On your signal.
Right. Okay, can I do anything or what?
Okay. You can fight.
Yeah, you too.
I don't speak binary, but I hear you, BD. Team effort.
Let's try up that way.
Quit reading my mind, Jedi.
This is a weird mix-up of cyberpunk and stray, I want to say. By the way,
All set.
and I like
This place is a ghost town.
Coruscant's changed a lot over the last few years. These days, just being outside's asking for trouble.
I'm gonna hope as well that one day we get to see the surface
Speaking
of the planet,
let's avoid that patrol.
not just the underground. That would most likely be in the sequel, but believe it or not, for the sequel I would actually want it to run properly on PC before anything else. Okay.
I hate probe droids.
Ouch.
We make a good team.
Kill you on boys, got you. Thank you.
Emergency on level 2034. Skylane accident. They think it could have been terrorists. Think it's a coordinate. Intruder! Try to attack him! This'll be easy. Pretty quick.
Bro. I miss my upgrades. Please
There
help.
we go.
Please help me. Or maybe I'm just stupid. Don't install that.
Dead end.
Let's double back.
Also nice car. Damn. Yeah. I wasn't fortunate enough to say the same thing earlier and some people were less friendly than just pointing the finger at me. Oh. Okay.
Clear.
Okay, okay.
Think BD wants you to knock that down.
Now I'm sitting from a droid.
The Emperor turned the Jedi Temple into his palace.
Yeah, that's what the Empire
Don't look
does
down.
best. Take something you love and make it something you can't stand the sight of anymore.
Wait, no, okay. Thought I was gonna loop around. Don't look down. I mean, if you cannot see anything, is it technically a problem? Fake mobile game. Yeah, like the ones you get on YouTube,
How long you been working with software?
Dot or what? Because I see these all the time. Whenever you watch a YouTube video, you have this weird mobile game ads on it, no?
That combination opens doors.
Oh. Ah. It's fine. Okay, now it's fine. Also, let me have a bonfire whenever you want, game.
You might be able to use that
I
crane
won't.
to get across the bridge.
I won't complain.
Using the Empire's tools against him.
Jedi here?
Williams.
Frank, right?
Oh.
There was an assassination attempt.
Oh yeah. Like, you know. Wait. Where's the... It's all the way over there. If I die, I blame player. Because why not? Yeah, this once. You know, player, this is the most honored role of a sidekick. You know, being blamed for everything. You are such a positive support
Let's stop.
for whoever you accompany. You know, you should be honored. Yeah. But could he not just, like, you know, use the jetpack, then throw it at me, let me use it and then I give it back?
Enemies nearby.
Just saying. Ah, bro. So much for trying to save my health. GG, go next. No, not this way. I know what I'm doing, by the way, if you had any doubts. Trust me, bro.
Let's take him down.
Okay, shooting that. Okay. Shoot to the dead, I can speak. Yeah. But it's like they know these ads are a meme at this point. What I wonder is, does it work? Because if they keep putting these ads out there, technically, you know, it has something to it. Does it actually work? Do people actually click on them? And if so, are these people any older than 12?
Been looking forward to this, man.
Enemy resisting.
Get buried. Get buried.
That guy really didn't like you.
Yeah.
Don't think he was a fan of you either.
I don't feel well.
Let's look around.
Come on, over here. Wow.
Looks like
Why does it look so... There was a weird effect on the screen. Oh.
Find something, buddy?
What's he got?
Probably that. Well, you know, you always have to have that 0.1%.
Can you repair it?
You are the elite.
Cable's a bit
In
frayed.
that sense.
Not in bad shape. Should be a quick patch job.
Oh, we're gonna get the grapple. Yes. Give me the grapple, please.
You fought the Empire on Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
Hijacked a walker and broke open an Imperial prison camp single-handed.
That one was BD.
Just the two of you.
and some friends. What about you, new guy? You in this for the credits?
Credits never hurt. But,
Yeah.
I have
I
a
mean,
daughter.
always, you know,
Got it.
just it's not necessarily a bad thing. The thing is, usually games like that tend
At least I
to
can provide for her.
try and get you to reach for your
Must be
wallet
hard
by any means
being away from
necessary. Pretty much what it is.
She's gone. The Empire took her from us.
So as long as you have control over that,
Sorry,
just another game.
taking a lot of people.
More every day. You ever use one of those?
I'll figure it out. It was a scrapper on Braca.
You've been through a lot for someone so young.
Just trying to survive.
Yeah,
I know.
that's the point, fortunately.
Sensor cable's holding.
Good, I got a feeling you're gonna need it.
Okay, we are like what? 1 hour in, almost, no crashes. I would say 40 minutes.
So hard. Back to the bridge?
Hope the crew's doing all right.
But what's funny is that there has to be some specific place on the planet that crashed the game earlier that causes that memory leak. Because I've seen people talking about 3 specific memory leaks.
Ex-military. That explains a lot.
And because I've played off stream earlier
Bounty hunter got the drop on me.
with like
Down a mine shaft.
about 1 hour of playtime and no crash whatsoever. So unless it was because I have the capture card plugged in, that could
Let's
be
stop
it.
for a moment.
Yeah.
All done?
Yeah, let's find the crew.
Oh,
Crew, Custis. How about pulling my weight?
You got us to the senator.
Sounds like he wants to double my cut. That right, BD?
look
Wait, scrapper.
at where you walk. Watch your step. You ooga ooga booga booga. I swear. Yeah. Although I want to say this game is very much more forgiving
Job ever goes according
than
to plan, does it?
any Souls game when it comes to gravity because it's not an insta kill.
New guy doing?
You just lose HP whenever you fall through
I'll take it.
to your death. Although you can also disable the fall damage. So for example, if you jump off the edge, you don't lose any health. When in a Souls game, it just kills you instantly.
Any sign of Cal?
Batista!
But yeah.
Batista!
I just bet the twins at the Senator had you in there stuffed and mounted.
Hey, I want a cut of that.
Hey, Cal, if you die, I get the mantis, right?
Sorry, Gabs. Not mine to get.
So what's the plan?
Yeah, alright. Although, I mean, no, I was gonna say on the last and second to last difficulty it's a challenge. On the last difficulty probably.
Problem is,
On second to last I don't know, to be honest.
even the twins can't pry those bad boys open.
Because I didn't struggle that much compared to Elden Ring, for
Fellas, get the
example.
yacht down, Jetpack. Then I'll
Which
work
was
my
still fun.
slicer
Like the
magic.
combat is the best part, obviously.
With my lovely assistant.
I'll grab our transport. Be back before you know it.
And then the overall exploration. Like,
Let's do this.
on the planet that unfortunately crashes the game, most times, or at least the fastest, I can just spend hours exploring and finding new stuff without getting particularly bored.
You got a jetpack? Using it.
Thanks, twins.
Oof.
Keep your eyes sharp. Bravo says he's still on notice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe next time you'll check for syndicate tasks before you pay account. How you holding up?
It's definitely much easier than any Souls game.
2 beams wrapped around the yacht.
Fortunately.
Gotta take a
To be honest, I
lot of
don't know
work.
how it would be received
Jedi torque.
from
I think I
the
can handle
target
that.
audience to have a game that's full on Souls-like instead of just being somewhat Souls-like like this.
But
Yeah.
with
Gabs
this
gave
Star
me
Wars
the
IP.
heads up.
All right.
First beam's down, Gabs. Can you tell the twins to pull down the yacht?
On it. Goop, Liz, your turn.
Okay. This is safe. Don't worry about it. Trust me, bro.
Long way to drop. Be careful.
I'm always careful.
Karina, saved your ass. You owe me a ship.
For the record, I loosened it up for you.
Nice job, Cal. Hop on. We'll bring you
Yeah,
down.
exactly. Like, it's not for everyone. There's a reason why before Elden Ring, which made it somewhat easier and you know, more mainstream with the open world. There's a reason why the Souls games were so niche. It was a you know, a smaller audience, but dedicated.
And now, time for me and my lovely assistant to show you how it's done.
Let's go reintroduce ourselves to the senator.
What's up? How's it
I
going?
knew we had unfinished business. Give us your terminal passcode.
Impossible. They'll execute me.
Am I supposed to come
Maybe
over?
I could change his mind.
Okay.
You will give me access to your terminal.
I can't.
Reward, of
You'll be
course.
rewarded.
He's a politician. That's what he wants.
Rewarded. I will unlock the terminal.
Joking, not generalizing. What kind of? We all know
If he moves,
politics are not about rewards. They are about doing the right thing and being, you know,
see what we
authentic.
got.
Of course. What's that?
They're everywhere.
You know, no shit.
Not the breakthrough we were hoping for.
Years of fighting.
Oh no! The Empire is everywhere. Ooh la la, it's been 10 years since they took
What did you
over.
expect? You
I am
lost.
so surprised.
The Republic is dead.
It was killed by politicians just like you.
Do you think I wanted Utapau to join the Empire? The compromises I made created a future for my people.
If you te parle.
I've been to Utapau, Senator. They spit your name out like a curse.
At least they are
Isn't that like the... No.
Why fight
Why does
when
this
you can't win?
planet name reminds me of something?
Surrender tastes bitter at first, Cal, but sweetens with time. Free me, and we'll cut a deal.
No, Senator. Someday when your children see this, they'll know the Jedi never stopped fighting for them.
How disappointingly naive.
Hey, the twins are getting that ravenous look. Let's wrap it up before we have another Karita incident on our hands, yeah?
What about him?
He's coming with us.
Okay, let's take their food to go.
Yay.
Lucky you, Senator.
Now what?
You've got a date with Saw Gerrera.
He'll kill me.
Oh, I don't know about that. Depends on whether you cooperate. That's a skill Senator's prize, right? Cooperation.
Hello? Okay. Can be stuck to the door, gotta be a bit back.
I've changed my mind. We should always target the Empire.
Yeah. Feels good to make a difference.
No, they're loaded. Filthy rich. Make the huts look clean by comparison. I bet this senator has more credits stacked to his...
Surprise.
What took you so long? While you've been chasing shadows, I have been stuck!
Oh. Ah, there we... Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah. It did not just kill the senator, it killed my PC as well. Yeah. Are you okay? Did the game hurt you? No, okay. Hello, quiet, good to see you. Well, yeah, second crash tonight. Bruh. So, we've tried 1080p medium, it changed nothing. For the so Sleeping Dogs, maybe. No. We've like Jedi Survivor had a new patch tonight or today, and I wanted to see if the crashing issues were fixed. It turns out it does not. Mistakes were made. Bruh. Like sometimes it just crashes your PC, you know, like with a pop-up, or like just crashes the game with a pop-up, and sometimes it fully crashes your PC. I'm just gonna update the feedback. I post it. Mm. Bruh. Ah. And it's still at 60 Hz. Only this game, yeah. For the whole situation, the game was released broken and unfinished, unfortunately. So it has been crashing ever since release. There are memory leaks in the game causing it to overload the RAM and VRAM, which either crashes the game, your PC, or both. But I don't know, it's a bit weird because I had no issues when playing off stream. How do you? That's what's interesting. Let's try yet another time because I still want to play it, but I guess it is not an option. At this point, it's like whatever, you know. Whatever. But yeah, this game is whole situation. Digital Foundry made a good bunch of videos on it, but it's not every PC that has the crashing issue. It could very well be specific to AMD, as it often was. Yeah. Like I said, Nvidia might have less or no issues with that when AMD does. Even they stutters, by the way. Yeah. Like, honestly, if you want to play it on consoles. They have just updated the performance mode on console, so you get a clean 60 FPS. It looks like shit, but it's 60 frames, so you know. No, I tried everything quiet. I tried 720p low. I tried yeah, everything. I usually play like 4K maxed out. Same issues. I just tried there 1080p medium, same issues with the new patch. The game is just completely fucked. So I guess you know. Also you have this. Maybe you gotta start the game. Sometimes just the game crashes with a pop-up regarding memory being overloaded. Sometimes it crashes the game and my PC, and sometimes it crashes the game and my PC has to restart, or like restart by itself fully, which is a problem. And as you can see, everything is on. What I've not tried is this. If I get this and then this. This is a very scientific stream. This is now locked to 30 frames per second. Please help me. There are some new options in there. What? Let's try without that. And hello. Specular, calm down immediately, please. Please calm it. Thank you. Bloodborne experience, let's go, and alright. Hope you're well though, Specular. But don't come in and throw things like that, thank you. Yeah, oops. You know. No big deal. We can move on. Welcome in, hope you're well. Just it works. Yeah, it does. Okay, this is a beautiful 30 frames per second. My eyes hurt and my pride does so. French greeting. No, it's not. It is not how we greet each other in France, believe it or not. And my progress did not save. Okay. Question for a champion. That's a French reference as well. My bad. Fortunately, we have the motion blur to smoothen a bit, or smoothen out the rough edges a bit. Still not great. It's still, yeah, still 30 frames. Can confirm it wasn't. Yeah. No, but without the motion blur, it's gonna be unbearable. Not only does the motion blur help smoothen a bit the image, it helps reduce the inverted ghosting that I get with my monitor. If you know what inverted ghosting is, you know what pain is like. Trust me, bro. Refugees. Yeah, maybe. I am a refugee of EA Games and the developers of this game. Looking for shelter. Normal ghosting, yeah. Reverse ghosting is basically a white trail on grey or very bright places instead of the black trail on dark areas. It's called overshoot for the technical term. It's basically a monitor correcting ghosting too much, which causes the opposite effect. So yeah.
Any sign of Cal?
Batista!
I just bet the twins of the senator had you in there stuffed and mounted.
Hey, I want a cut of that.
Hey, Cal, if you die, I get the mantis, right?
Sorry, Gabs. Not mine to give.
Okay, can I skip? Because
So what's the plan?
we may or may not have already seen this. We have Kodo and Podo over here leading the way for us.
What should I do?
at least we are back on 4K, right? That's good. 4K, no FSR, big D gaming, let's go.
Keep your eyes sharp. Bravo says he's still on notice.
I will never ever use FSR in my life, or even DLSS. I will play
Appreciating the view. What am I looking
at
for?
native 720p before I use DLSS or FSR. I would rather die standing than live kneeling. Mark my words.
I tried to move those beams, but
Yeah, Gab's giving me the heads up.
all right.
The camera is also faster like this at 30 frames, which is.
First beam's down, Gabs.
Oh,
Any time
wait.
twins to pull down the yacht?
Thing before plunging.
Your turn.
Mm. It's blurry and I don't like it. DLSS has artifacts that hopefully by now are fixed that are more like of a reverse ghosting trail. And FSR has artifacts that kind of create this visual noise around moving objects. And on top of that it's blurry. Very much so in fact. Like the image at native 720p is more crisp and less blurry than it is with FSR or DLSS most times. Assuming you don't play at 4K. You know, for example, if you play at 4K with the FSR or DLSS set to quality mode, the game internally renders at 1440p. So it's not that bad, it's pretty good even. I would say and recognize that it's pretty good like that. Because it's not that much of a jump backwards. And you know, it's still pretty crisp. I can sometimes barely tell the difference between native and FSR quality at 4K. But if you play at 1440p with FSR even quality mode, you start to notice the difference instantly because it's 1080p internally.
I knew we had unfinished business.
So,
Give us your terminal passcode.
Impossible. They'll execute me.
It's just like temporal and aliasing. It's incredibly blurry, and instead of having a pixelated but crisp image, HD image, you have a blurry image as if you couldn't see like 10 feet in front of you, you know? That's what temporal and aliasing does. And you can add some sharpening effect on it, as a lot of games do now. But then it creates this
My pleasure.
overly crisp effect where it looks weird a bit. Now, for example, the skin is gonna look too clear. So yeah, native over anything, which is why I bought this graphics card as well.
We were hoping for.
Years of fighting. Nothing we've done has slowed them down.
Also, the game looks good during the cinematics at 30 frames, let me tell you that. It looks very cinematic.
Killed by politicians just like you. Do you think I wanted Utapau to join the Empire? The compromises I made
This was
created a future
nonetheless a game made for 30 frames on consoles, with the motion blur on,
At least they are alive.
so the cutscenes look better.
Why fight when you can't win? Surrender tastes bitter at first.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, if you have, you know, an older PC and don't mind having a blurrier, or like, you know, for example, it's like playing at 480p like I used to when I was younger, because I didn't have a good PC. Of course it's good. But like, if you can, and that's why I bought this GPU, it's to avoid it, to have a clearer image. But if you don't care and if you don't just want to play the game, that's great. Just like frame gen. If only Nvidia wasn't making frame generation proprietary, not only to their brand but also the RTX 40 series.
Okay, let's take their food to go.
Right? Yeah, but Alan Wake 2 runs well, but it bothers me a bit that it's developed around DLSS and FSR. Like, a game should be developed and optimized for native image quality, and then it should be it should have FSR and DLSS added as the icing on the cake, you know?
I've changed my mind. We should always target the Empire.
Yeah. Feels good to make a difference.
No, they're loaded.
And so
Filthy rich.
this,
Make the
because
huts look clean by comparison. I bet this senator has more credits stacked with his...
What took you so long? While you've been chasing shadows, I have been stuck!
You have been caught harboring a traitor.
okay, because I'm trying to get a CRT monitor, but the person is a bit picky. Oh, with DLSS and sucked. Yeah, it's just yeah. Like for me, DLSS and FSR are like really nearly as good as native at 4K with quality mode. You know, just have it render internally at 1440p. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, she did. Yeah, for sure. Like this game runs very well when not CPU limited with FSR quality.
Cal, come back! Cal, where you going? Get back here, Cal!
And the overall theme of this game will remind you kind of Attack of the Clones, you know, with how the character evolves. Just saying, it's just that good. Like, the person who chose to release this game too soon and unfinished robbed this game of its title of Game of the Year. Oh! Oh. Sage.
Gotta stay one step ahead. I need to focus.
Okay, now the question is, place your bets. How long do we have until it crashes again? Right, 69 minutes. 69 goes to player. Place your bets. Like, if I have to play with a locked 30 frames, though, I don't mind.
All set.
This is what I did with Batman Arkham Knight for some time when I had my RX 580. It could run it around 40 to 60 frames indoors, but whenever I was outdoors, the game was running constantly between 30 and 40. So, you know. Besides, Arkham Knight was also made for 30 frames per second gameplay, of course. Yeah. Some games that are really made for it like that just have this little cinematic feel whenever you play them at 30 frames. Arkham Knight has that, this game has that. Like, for example, the physics as well in Arkham Knight is not, or like is a bit wonky if you play at 60 frames sometimes. or if you play with an unlocked frame rate. Also, if this is our meat is treated around here. Good. And that's for later.
That way's blocked. Come on. We'll come back later.
What's up? Get very glitch. Oh. Every time I talk shit. Ah.
Wait here, BD.
There you go.
Not today.
When you think about it, how messed up are the Jedi for what they do to people with the like lightsabers? Hmm? Just saying. Would you think it normal? I don't know.
He's in here somewhere. We'll find him.
Be ready.
Okay, who goes?
Stop them! Seer expected me to use it like that. Troopers everywhere. Gotta be careful, BD.
Okay. What's up?
Can't wait to find that Jedi. Gonna be my first kill. Enemy closing in!
Yeah. Can't wait to find the Jedi, guys. Gonna be my first kill, guys. You believe in me or what? What's up? Good one. Okay. GG, go next. That's what happens when you have the high ground. Is it not?
I'm done with this place.
Let me know if you hear my controller as well, because I'm not checking the microphone volume too much. Oh. Mute it. Look at me and play, I'm so funny. I'm gonna scream in the microphone and we'll see who's muted for life afterwards. Huh? That's how you land in Paris, guys. That's how you park. You don't hear anything. Oh, I can see my microphone moving on OBS. Good one. That's the fun of it, that you don't know when it's coming. Oh. What's up? I like he's just staring like this. Like... Oh. Oh, that's not nice. Keep in mind at this point it's been 5 years since Fallen Order and he's still a jackass. That's unfortunate. Okay. Looks like she wants to speak to the manager.
Your friends all dead,
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh. Ah, okay. Not talking shit.
Impressive! But you're hurting bad inside, Kestis. I can sense it. All the guilt you're feeling for those fools you led to their deaths makes you so predictable.
Cool story, bro, but who asked?
Once around, always around.
Nice one, Goofy.
Not this time.
Oh, I get the dual stance, finally. Now this is what I like. Come here. Now you're gonna eat it. Okay, I see.
I'll take your lips off, piece by piece.
What? I pressed the button you told me to press game. And nothing happened. I am disappointed and my day is ruined. I guess I just had to get good.
You were a Jedi Knight before you betrayed our order.
She wasn't a master? What? This is outrageous. It's unfair.
Your name was...
I gotta stop talking in memes.
It's time to set you free.
Famous text. Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
Why is she so angry though? Okay. Did she not find the manager? Yes. And yes. Now I got my main stances. That's what I'm talking about. Star Wars Starbucks. Yeah. Out of all the things that would make it into the future, Starbucks would be one of them. Trust me, bro. I've also seen someone having their PS5 crash consistently when trying to play the game, by the way, so now that I think about it, the issues are not PC exclusive, but someone since the release has not been able to play the game without it crashing the same way it does on PC. It's very isolated though, so I don't know which way it goes, but... That's not scary. What's up? Okay, calm down.
Can't stand against me.
Okay. GG, go next. Have you tried parrying maybe? Not just blocking. I guess not. Like the aggressivity of this stance is everything I need. Oh. These things look like they would explode if I hit them.
Fingers close.
Just saying. Okay, here we go.
We're alive. Thanks to this crazy son of a gundark.
You're hurt.
I'll manage. What happened to the Inquisitor?
Dead. The Gaps. And the twins. I should have.
They know what they signed up for. We need to get topside and transmit that intel to Saw Gerrera.
They knew what they signed up for. This is everything anyone wants to hear, of course.
You're right. Yeah. BD.
Bruh.
Not the valet service I was hoping for.
Bravo. You got Overwatch?
On it.
All right. I'll draw the fire. You hit them when they aren't looking.
Let's get some payback. See you in the next scrapper.
Okay, now we get some real fighting. I mean, I am all in.
Moving into position. I got you covered.
Let's do this.
Wait. Got something. Oh. Absolutely nothing. What I'm doing differently is trying not to crash every 10 minutes. That's gonna be, you know, the biggest challenge of this. Thank you. We already failed twice tonight. Unfortunately, but locked at 30 frames seems to be doing the trick. You know, playing with a frame rate lock at 30 frames is everything a PC gamer wants. Of course, this is why we buy PCs. To a perfect 30 frames per second. When I bought this PC, I was like, you know what? I wanna play at 30 frames.
Alright, Bravo, keep it up.
Why is he aiming at me? Stop aiming at me. I am not the enemy.
Weapons free.
What's up? Okay. GG go next. This move, the spinny one, is stupidly powerful, by the way. This one. Boom.
Good work, Cal.
Well, how do we get in? Let me in. Oh. Wait. Okay.
C95. Nice.
That one's all yours, Bode. Had a hunch this might be a hot exit. See you both in the air.
Ready?
Oh, this has been a great first date and all, but I still haven't gotten paid. Locator beacon?
Got the other on the Mantis. When things cool off, come and find me. We'll settle up.
Yeah. Sure, I can trust you.
You saw the intel. A lot more work to be done.
Looks like I made the cut, huh, BD?
Bode? May the Force be with you.
You're a great fighter, Cal. Let's see how well you fly.
Cornball. If you haven't played through the game, by the way, or planning on doing it, I won't spoil you about what happens later and stuff, but you know.
Whatever it is.
That's why we're mostly playing the beginning of it. Less spoilers that way. Oh, it's not a spoiler. Okay. I saw it too, but the character that we see at the end of Fallen Order, I did not see beforehand.
Gotta take the risk. We've already
And that was
overstayed our
quite the surprise.
welcome. We got company.
Yeah, so annoying. Always streaming the games like that.
Hit the brakes. We'll drop behind him.
Copy that, Bravo.
I wonder at what point did the Empire realize that TIE fighters sucked? That they were just bad? Or maybe the pilots are the problem actually? Galaxy.
Thanks, Bode. Good luck.
Yeah.
You too, Cal. See you soon.
Can't shake him.
Hold on.
How long is it gonna take for them to reach the surface of the planet, by the way? Like, how deep does the planet go? Oh! Okay.
That's one way to do it.
Learn that move from you. There's our exit. We're almost there.
More coming in from the surface.
And on our tail. We're trapped.
Feel sound. We're almost.
Ah. Oh, he dead. Ouf. Bruh.
Took some hits back there. You mind running diagnostics while I transmit the intel?
Yeah, it is. I mean, especially at 30 frames again, like, you know, the game was made for consoles. So, the cutscenes were, like, made around that 30 frames. With the motion blur.
Sent.
But yeah, it's very much, like, this game and the direction of the character is very much like Attack of the Clones, you know? These struggles.
We did it.
Hey, baby. Hey, are you making a horror movie? Hey, let's make sure I look good, right? Get my best side, right? Works off my table, kid.
Well, it's as we hoped. This book is a copy from the Jedi Archive.
That's great, Seer. Just wish we could have stopped the Empire from getting the rest.
Patience. This war won't be won soon. Or by us alone.
The galaxy is vast, Droid. And I have seen only a little of what it has to offer. But one day, I will return to Dathomir and whisper what I have learned to my sleeping sisters. You are not invited.
You know, it's not often I break out an old family recipe like this. Well, what do you think? Mara.
It's good. Could use some more salt.
Too much salt is bad for you.
It's wonderful, Grease.
I'd actually pay credits for this. Oh, yeah? Hey, I might start charging you, Cal. Hey, does anybody else smell something burning?
It's cute. Yeah, because they disbanded after Fallen Order, I think. Or like whatever happened. They disbanded and stuff, so that's why in this game we find him with another crew, but then his crew died. And have a good one, Dot. Thank you for being here, I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day.
Gyro's failing.
But yeah, basically the crew disbanded after the last game, and that's why he's all now. Or at least he lost his new crew, because they're all dead, unfortunately. But yeah.
Pull up the Kobo system. That's where he settled down. Out in the middle of nowhere. Could be a good place to lay low. If anyone knows how to fix up the Mantis, it's Grease Dritus.
Yeah, didn't we take some shrapnel or something? From the fighter of the guy that got exploded in front of us? Just saying, how do we travel at like super fast speeds like that without the shrapnel ripping off the rest of the ship? What?
Let's get this back on the
Okay.
workbench.
Oh. More tutorials.
A few modifications couldn't hurt.
I'm new, guys. I don't know how the game works. Can you not like make it look new as well? Okay. That's pristine. Perfect.
This one's ready to go. That'll do.
Did... Okay, no, it's good.
Ready to roll with this.
Good, good. That's for the save, in case we crash, which of course we won't. We will not crash one time before the end of the stream. Trust me, bro. Not once. No more crashes. Nada.
Far so good.
None. Hopefully.
What is that? Let's land.
Why are we smoking? How did we just go through like hyper fast space travel thingy? With the engine smoking.
Nice one, buddy. We're not gonna make it to the hangar. Gotta put her down. Hold on, BD.
Another happy landing.
Completely fried. We won't be flying again without repairs.
If you know the memes, you know, otherwise I just sound goofy, but
Okay. This is us.
actually maybe I do
This must be
both
the
at the same
outpost.
time. Maybe.
I guess we finally get to see Grease's cantina. Okay. Come on.
Okay.
It's so calm. Bravo would have liked this. Come on, buddy.
Is this not
Long way to go.
beautiful? I think it is. You know, at least the game is gonna crash beautifully, of course.
Okay.
Just gonna do it in style.
So Grease is on the other side of all this? Mind giving me a closer look?
Why is it staring at me? Stop looking at me. Hmm. And why does it say 30 meters?
That is one big beast. We have our target. Now let's reach it.
Okay, can I Okay. Like the game even tells you how to
Luger Hulk.
open them up.
What's an old separatist battleship doing here? Last time I saw a Lucre Hulk was Braca. Long time ago. Roth. What would you say now? Come on. Mantis won't repair itself. Just hope Grease has the parts we need.
Okay. I actually think this is the part of the game where you can either kind of, you know, wander around and explore or just go straight forward towards the objective. And why does the lightning feel different at that frame rate? I don't know. It feels different. And have a good night, Quiet. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Sleep well, and thank you. Like I said, no crashes until the end of the stream. None. If there are any, I'm just gonna like unpublish the VOD. That way no evidence would be left of it.
I'm looking.
No. Let's have a hope.
What? Kill him. One more to go, champ. Here we go.
Oh.
Here I come.
Bro.
Fun. There was nothing.
Yes.
Don't look like any separatist I
Stop
remember.
talking.
Raiders? What has Grease gotten himself into? Looks like another shard.
Okay, I can see shit. I would turn on HDR for this to see a bit better in the dark, but the game does not support HDR particularly well, so it's washed out and, you know, just desaturated in HDR on this game. Oof. So you gotta keep it off.
Just look at that thing. Grease sure picked an interesting place to live.
Take a look at that view. Is that a giant crater? Wow. I got it so easy. Guard the cliff, crush the locals, look at the scenery. Nobody's getting past me, not without a blaster hole in him. I wonder if I'll get promoted for doing such a good job. Then I'll get the other droids to guard the cliff. Oh, but then I won't see the scenery. Now that's a dilemma.
Dilemma solved.
Even droids have dreams. Hashtag droids are people too.
Nice work. That'll save some time.
Oh. Fuck. What's up? Ah.
DD, Stim! Right here, bud. I think it's safe to say these droids have new masters.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Gotta move.
Yeah, I gotta move. Ah.
Little help, BD.
Hey.
Close one.
I did that on purpose. I actually wanted to
This is really not pleasant.
show you guys what happens. Of course. What a Jedi. Thank you, Molly. You know it takes more skill than you'd think to get sunk in style.
That is a lot.
I just wanted to show you what happened
Be careful.
whenever I,
They explode.
you get into that. I'm trying to show you guys the game's mechanics and stuff, of course, so. Oh, and actually I think did I come back later in the game on my autosave to do this? Maybe. Because we can get the ship out later with your new powers. Yeah, true. That is very true. Okay, almost jumped. Why do I always have the urge to jump off whenever I see the void? Why is that? Why am I weird? Am I that weird? Don't answer. Sup, boys? Boys and droids.
Have that.
What? Somehow, even when I like this, your name still fits.
We just need to find a way
Sounds a
through
bit
here.
Spanish almost.
Breeze is gonna be surprised to see us, huh?
Okay, straightforward. Most things we cannot do. What is that? Let me ask you something. Why is it that the common exception is for alien insects and animals to be gigantic? Why can they not be normal sized or like smaller, you know? Why do they always have to be giant insects and giant bears and stuff? Why is that?
These old dams aren't held together by much.
I need something. I need the exploding. Yeah, the exploding ones. Right?
Check it out, BD.
What? Oh, calm down. Chill.
Guess the platform isn't here.
That's weird. Where can I find the exploding little ones again?
Oh, I hope they're okay.
No, that's just shortcuts.
Blaster marks are messy. Lucky shots.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Would that one be the only one I can find? What's that note? Oh.
The galaxy will know
No.
our story. Excessive damage. Give in.
No, no, no. Am I stupid? Okay, maybe I am. I do need to go here, I think.
You hear that?
No, you do it.
Okay, I forgot. Oh, what the f...
Call it in. Another one down.
Okay.
Ravis will want to know.
Lovely. Killing innocents like that. No shame. No shame.
All right. Let's look.
I was trespassing. Blast him.
Oh, not these ones. Oh. Okay, can you like... Hurry, please. Thank you. I'm so late on the Paris.
Commando droid. Didn't miss these.
Stop running.
What?
Oh, I want that salt.
I don't think so. Is this a sword is mine?
Hey, BD, let's go. Hey, what have you found? You want to press it, right? Things pack a punch. Okay, now let's find a way out of this tar pit.
I keep pressing buttons on my streaming PC keyboard. Hopefully I don't do stupid things with it. Okay, so now you actually need him to follow you all the way over there, right? Because then you want to go here. You do the grabby grab. And boom. Just like that.
There. That should do it. Let's keep moving. We're almost there.
Easy peasy.
BD1! Are you okay?
Didn't I tell you to be more careful about who you scan?
He reminds me of Tyler. Like,
Should have left you in that rat tar.
same personality as Tyler, literally. Just saying. Tyler would and does find himself in these situations. Ouch.
built for this.
There you go.
A laser sword. Someone here. I'm gonna throw a grenade.
Mhm.
This is pointless.
There you go. Once again, incredibly complicated and complex puzzles. Look at this. Gotta have 200 IQ. There you go. At least, by the way, one thing it's doing well playing at this 30 frames is that it's actually saving a bit of GPU power, of course.
You're a long way
And so
from
my
Toronto.
PC is not as loud as it normally is
Do that, BD?
when playing this game. Because the fans are barely running now. Since it's barely doing anything.
Ready to go. Not a bad change of scenery. Grease's place should be
And
around here
guess what?
somewhere.
Still 0 crashes, so let's go. And I'm jinxing it, just saying it.
Quite the view, ain't it? That your ship came down, Dredger Gorge?
Yeah, we had some, technical problems.
Probably met the Bedlam Raiders then.
Attacked us as soon as we landed.
Glad you're okay. What y'all doing around these parts?
Looking up an old friend. Grease Dritus?
Grease? Oh, shoot, I know him. I run the stables in town. My name's Mosey.
And Cal. This is BD1.
Why are you cute, little droid?
It's good to see a friendly face.
Likewise. Well, path seems clear from here. Shouldn't get in any trouble. Let you go looking for it. Oh, and say hey to Domodendra when you get in town. She doesn't take kindly to strangers.
We understand. Thanks for the advice, Mosey.
Bet.
Doesn't she look like she's straight out of The Last of Us? Not because of Abby, but I don't know. With the backpack and stuff, I think she does. Oh, we can... What? Bruh. I don't feel like the full beard actually fits him. One good thing of locking the frame rate as well is the fact that it doesn't stutter anymore. That's good. And look where we are. Back at where we were before.
We made it.
What?
It'll be good to see Grease again.
What's this?
Been a long time.
Why this blue?
Where the others ended up. We're stuck in the past. Marin wandering. Ancient history.
What? First thing we do when showing up in town,
Found another shard.
ruin the main gate. Ah, there it is. Erreur. Oula. Well, did we not make it less quite a bit actually? Yeah, and that's another hard crash. Bruh. Well, no, technically it's the PC rebooting by itself, so technically it's not an actual game crash. Therefore, we have had no crashes at the end of the stream, of course, since it's the PC rebooting, as you know. But what the fuck? It is sad. Yeah. And you know, I did not even buy the game day one. I bought it in June. The game came out in February. Oh, Steam update now. Bruh. I'm just gonna relaunch it quickly. Next time we are for sure playing Sleeping Dogs. I'm just relaunching Steam. I'm wondering though if it's not also the fact that it's plugged into the capture card maybe. I don't know. I do not have all the answers quite yet. But I didn't play for that long. Yeah, that's weird because I don't know. I didn't play for that long before. Or I did play for longer and it didn't crash, but maybe because it's plugged into the capture card and it's like cloning the image. It's a problem, who knows? 69. Yeah. The game crashing. Oh, more comments on the feedback on the patch notes. And hello feed, by the way, hope you're well. Like people insulting each other over the fact that the game doesn't work, some defending it. Like the copium of the people defending this is beautiful. And then you have the guys triggering the rest of the guys in the comments being like, oh, I had the game in a 1440p ultra 60 frames per second, it was just fine. So then you have other people replaying like, stop boasting and stuff. Yeah. The chaos of this. Like, you always have this one guy coming in like, oh, I have the game, it was fine. I do 60 frames, don't look crashed. You know? Always have that one. Game still broken, yeah. You know. It's never gonna get fixed at this point, so I can only recommend the console version. Right, so limiting it at 30 frames does nothing. Like, even this stutters. They're literally just pulling up the game. Yeah. What, can you not get the disc anymore? Or what? I'm pretty sure you can find it used. Although, hey, maybe that's an idea for a stream. Playing the 1.0 version of the PS4 version. Even better, of the Xbox One version. I have the original Xbox One. I could literally get the like, you know, the original CD. Yeah, but you can play from the disc, right? Yeah, you can play from the disc offline. Yeah, there you go. Just the 1.0 version of it. That would be fun. Yeah, to be fair, like, Cyberpunk was worse than this on release. But it did not crash as much. Or did it? No, I think it actually did crash on the PS4 even. Yeah, there was. Yeah. Well, you know, it's good fun streams and videos to make. So low, like, locking it to 30 frames does nothing. There we go. Now it's back. Oh. Alright. Well, at least we get the 60 frames back. Feels good. I'm actually gonna go... Wait. I'm also gonna go into the files of the game because I have an idea. You know how sometimes you have the redistributable within the game files? Installer, DirectX. Wait. Maybe this is actually not installed. We're gonna try Redis Nodus, yeah, the Redis file. Hey, Hey, Are we smart or are we not? Okay, the components were installed. Okay, let's see. Hey, gonna try. We have to try. It is our duty as beta testers of this game, having paid full price for it and 1 year after release. It is our frank duty to try it out, right? I don't know, Fidgety, to be honest, it's beyond me. I lose hair. My hair, what? I was actually gonna, like, nearly shave it. Thank you. Yeah, you want my healthcare routine or what? C'est la meilleure. Why you don't play? Business is business. Make you weak. Yeah, true. I could actually donate my hair. A friend of mine did that in university. He let his hair go very long to the point where we were calling him Jesus because he literally looked like Jesus. Just to donate it. Business is business. Yeah. Bee nests do sell well. Talking here, you know it. I'm gonna go bald. I'm gonna shave everything. Okay. The usual 5 minutes it takes to launch the game. Yeah, everything on my head. Nice try. I just knew someone would say something. Okay. Thank you. Mhm.
We made it.
Okay.
It'll be good to see Grease again. Been a long time. Maybe he knows where the others ended up. Seer stuck in the past. Marin wandering.
Now we get some fighting.
Think you can pull a fast one on us?
Yep.
It was all just a misunderstanding.
Hey. Let him go.
His beard wasn't rendered there for a second, it was weird.
That
The fuck? Why did my screen just flicker?
we cannot do. This thing sold us a
Alright.
priceless relic.
Mine hasn't rendered yet
The
as well.
key we have been searching for.
It's still in processing.
Except, of course,
That's my camera doing that. That's a problem with the Logitech C920, of course. RTX, yeah. Since I have an AMD GPU, I can't have RTX on my bed. So it's not rendering.
I believe you.
What a shame.
But mistakes like these cannot be tolerated. Let this be a reminder of what happens when you cross the Bedlam Raiders. Kill him.
This guy can live, or has lived for thousands of years. And this is what he does with his life.
Enough.
Yeah,
Look
alright.
away.
Jedi. Remind our friend here why his kind are supposed to be dead.
Oh no, he's so tough. Oh.
Rejected. Hands up. Hands up, Jedi.
Over here.
Here we go. Keep fighting. It changes nothing. Okay. You need to...
GG. Go next.
Impressive.
Next time you want to pick a fight, you go through us.
Ah, what a delight to see one of your kind in action after all these years.
Mm-hmm.
Noble Jedi Knight, if you stay your hand, I shall withdraw in peace. Be seeing you.
He's actually not the bad guy, or actually not the worst guy around. I'll show you that. Yeah.
Alright, that's enough.
Made new friend. Yeah.
Get over here.
Yes.
You're Doma?
Well, yes, I am. You got a name, Jedi?
Yeah, he's the okay guy around. He's the one that's not evil, but that's not good either, you know? He's in between.
Out here on the frontier, only way we survive is by
And she sounds like she's straight out of The Last of Us as well.
just now, but you did.
Yes, you did.
Turgle, shut it. We'll keep your secret safe. Cal. I'm sure we could both benefit from it.
Thanks.
faster, better run a little faster. Run to Pyloon Saloon, and we hope we see you
Well,
soon.
compared to the end of the game, this place is empty. Holy hell.
Potential customer. What'll it be?
Nothing. Thanks.
Oh, well, that's a mistake.
Alright, feed.
I'm looking for an old friend. 4 arms, hairy, big mouth.
Ow! Vertically challenged. You can come out now.
Vertically
boys.
challenged.
Clear.
I'll tell you, Monk.
Yeah,
The Bedlam
fair
Raiders
enough.
are gonna be the end of this town. We got no hope. Zero. Zilch. Nothing. How you doing, BD? Ah, wait a minute. Cal. Cal, just get over here, you son of a bogling. Oh, it's been a while. I missed you, kid.
Hey.
Let me look at you. You look terrible.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, Grease.
Hey, are you taking care of him? Are you taking care of the Manus?
Well, we ran into some trouble on our last job.
What sort of trouble?
The Imperial kind.
Oh, yeah, I should have guessed. They've been creeping around Kobo too lately.
Gyro's burnt out on the Mantis. We'll need your help to get moving again.
Yeah, sure, whatever you need. Come on, grab some seat. Listen, Monk, get my friend something special to drink.
Refreshments. One slippery monk coming right up.
Welcome to Pyloon Saloon, the finest dive this side of Zeltros.
Yeah, your description didn't do it justice.
Here's sand in your eye.
Monk and I picked it up from the previous owner to well...
He caught a fatal case of blaster poisoning courtesy of the Bedlam Raiders.
We've been introduced. You okay, Grease?
Oh, yeah, sure. As long as I don't have anything they need. Hey, what happened to the Manus?
Oh, we were on Coruscant, gathering intel for Saw Gerrera. Things got bad. Only 2 of us made it out. Everything I'm doing feels pointless. The Empire's only growing stronger. Things, haven't been the same since the team split up.
Yeah, hey, we had some good times, didn't we, huh? Me, you, the Space Witch, Seer. Have you talked to her lately?
Marin's always on the move, exploring new places, making new friends.
I was talking about Seer.
No. It's been a while. You?
Well, her credits helped us get this place off the ground, but she hasn't visited yet. She's very busy with this new project. Hey, Cal. Why don't you relax a little before we fix the Manus? The galaxy can wait a couple hours.
Well, we should probably get moving as soon as we finish up.
I got a spare room down in the basement made up especially for you. You should check it out.
All right. Thanks, Grace.
Oh, come on, it's just gonna be a few hours. Stay and hang out before you know it. It's been days.
There's the kitchen.
Well, you know, whatever you're up to play, I'm not judging, alright? I would not be judgmental.
Wow. Grace really outdid himself. Let's keep moving, buddy.
Okay, now we can actually rest. Best feature in this game.
Still talking in your sleep, huh?
Guess some things never change.
Weirdo.
Hairball. Thanks for letting me crash here.
Of course. Why do you think I've kept your stuff around all these years? I was hoping you'd stop by and maybe take a break.
We both know what happens when I stay in one place too long. You said there's a spare gyro around here somewhere?
We've got plenty of time to fix the Manus. You are what I want to talk about.
I'm fine. Sooner we get moving, the better.
And then what? You're gonna go find some trouble with Saw Gerrera?
Maybe. Yeah, one of us has to keep fighting.
That's funny. That's the exact same thing you said the day we all split up.
Yeah, because I... Listen,
Because you what? Finish your
I know
sentences.
you all had your reasons for leaving,
Bruh.
but walking away isn't an option for me. I have to hold the line.
And where's that gotten you, Cal? Look, I wish things were different, but you keep losing people. And you yourself said that the Empire's growing stronger every day. Now maybe it's time for you to be something more than a lightsaber. Think about yourself. Settle down. Find a home.
What? Home, Grease. There is no home. Home was the Order. It was my teacher. It was everyone I lost. What does their sacrifice mean if I go and I just give up and stick my head in the sand?
I know you were dealt a bad hand, but you gotta take it from me. Somebody who had to learn the hard way. You gotta know when to walk away from a rigged game. Otherwise, you are gonna end up losing something you could never replace. All right. I want to show you something. This is a smuggler's tunnel. It came with the cantina. Now you go ahead and look. I keep a lot of spare parts down there. I'm sure you'll be able to find whatever you need to get the Mantis up and running.
Thanks. I appreciate all this.
Cal, can I tell you one thing? It's really good seeing you again.
Yeah, you too.
I'm really kind of curious though to see how they're gonna make it tie in with the films and stuff and the other stories, like, you know.
Hey,
Like, obviously, officially,
step down there. Be careful.
the Empire and stuff is already taken care of in the films. But at this point, they've built up Cal to the point where you would think that he has, you know, an important part in all of it. But they can't really make him take a part at the center
Old smuggling tunnels, huh?
of the Empire going down,
Secrets up his sleeve.
because that was already done in the films. So I'm really curious to see how they're gonna make him contribute and tie into everything without
Okay, I'll look.
kind of, you know, getting into a territory where it wouldn't be canon anymore. Oh shit, right, I can't do that yet.
Boglings. Are these what spook Grease?
So I'm definitely like waiting for the sequel at this point. And we'll come back feed a few minutes. That's a good thing, I guess, right?
Careful around here, bud. Nobody's used these tunnels for a long time now.
But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna make it tie into everything. Especially with the end of the game, or if they're gonna make him have his own, like, kind of order rebuilt. At one point.
Is that it?
Oh. My door always sucks. Sorry to hear. Again, pure Tyler behavior this. I'm telling you, it's the same personality as Tyler. I see.
Never look when you can leap, hey? Sooner we get to Greece, the sooner we can... We should check this out.
Yeah, figure it out. Surely.
Let's stop here.
Alright, and that's where we find the other runes.
Come on, buddy.
Mm-hmm. What was that? I did not consent to do that. Okay. It was the game's fault, not mine. Trust me, bro.
What is this place?
Yeah, what is this place? It's not like I know already, of course.
Power's still running down here. Let's see if we can hit the lights. Not bad. Think we could walk on that? Careful, BD.
Alright.
I came as soon as I could, Master Creed.
Top 1 streamer confirmed.
I'm sorry it has come to this.
Will it be a complete memory purge?
No. Only what the council
Yeah.
demanded.
With the money it must have cost to build a dungeon like this, probably. Because apparently Twitch is broke. Like, you know. That's why they are laying off people, of course. Just poor Twitch, poor billion-dollar company. So yeah, my heart aches for Twitch, and it's poor. Only billion-dollar revenue. I cannot take it. Oh, gonna cry.
I am.
Yeah.
That is why I have
At this point, right? And I wouldn't be surprised if they started prohibiting people from streaming, or like, you know, having more prerequisites before people can actually stream. To limit the amount of people streaming compared to the amount of people who stream but actually make Twitch money, which is not me, by the way. That's I make Twitch zero money. But yeah.
Am I not coming with you?
No. The key to Tanalor is in that array. If you do not hurry, here it will be lost forever.
Also in the future, they still use hard drives, by the way. Probably cost them money. Yeah, I guess. I guess so. But I wouldn't be surprised if their next step, because like the way Twitch works is with a plan, you know, like they have a plan, step by step. Every single one of the guidelines that they've put in place and taken away because they realized it was stupid. It's kind of, you know, it's part of the same plan, and every stupid decision that they make that seems stupid to us makes sense to them, because to them it's just a step of a larger plan, you know. The layoffs are probably part of that. But some of the decisions that they've made, when you look at them one after another, it makes sense because they're part of a pack and not isolated stupid decisions, you know. But then wouldn't be surprised if part of that plan was restricting who can stream. And for example, restricting the amount of time you can stream if you have a certain amount of viewers. And maybe I should stop talking because I'm gonna give them ideas actually, but you know, could monetize more people if they just... Yeah, I guess, but they also don't want, like, do their advertisers want to potentially be associated with people who do stupid things, because, you know, when you become affiliate, obviously there's the foundation of a trust, and I don't think that they would want to take the risk of people associating their advertisers with people they can't trust necessarily. Welcome back. No, don't send that to Twitch. They would probably do it. Yeah, they do. But because Twitter know what they're doing in some way. And Twitter is not putting porn on their front page, for starters. So, you know,
Hold tight, Z.
that's probably one reason, I would say. Just saying. And, you know, they took away the guidelines that allowed porn in the art category and stuff, but they are planning on bringing it back. They're just thinking of a way for them to bring it back to keep that profit up without losing the advertisers. That's basically what they're doing right now. Many people... yeah. You know, they didn't take the guidelines back, they took them back temporarily, hoping to find a way to have them around in a way that doesn't push away the advertisers, or that doesn't displease the advertisers. Yeah, that's one, like they were talking about blurring the thumbnails, but it's still the same problem, because, you know, having a thumbnail blurred is enough to get someone's attention and push them to click, and it doesn't solve anything whatsoever.
Never took them. I was knighted in the field.
And what was the reason for this flagrant breach of protocol?
It's a long story.
Yeah. I don't know if it... Yeah. Well, to be honest, I'm right now in a good position with Twitter, Dot. Because as long as you don't look at posts, open tweets that are, you know, things you wouldn't want to see, they won't pop up. It's kind of like Instagram. Instagram uses your cookie. For example, if you search certain things on Google and stuff on your phone, Instagram will use the cookies from that to then recommend you certain things. It's gonna depend on people you follow. If you you know, for example, if you go on your recommended tabs on Instagram, you will see posts that you look at. For example, if you look at memes, if in the recommended you open posts that are memes, the more time you spend scrolling through memes, and the more time you spend clicking on posts that are memes on Instagram, the more it will bring you up memes, you know. But yes, Instagram does touch your cookies. So yeah. Oh wait, am I not supposed to help her? And Twitch does the same thing as well, like, you know, everyone does. Oh yeah. To be honest, Twitch should just make their own separate porn site at this point, because they're trying so hard to be one, but they want to keep the advertisers. Just, you know, be honest with yourselves, Twitch. Yeah.
So Z, what's Tanalor?
Or at least I don't know. Make it so that people need to verify their identity before being allowed to watch Twitch. Like enter your phone. Yeah. Well, maybe because it's not, you know, like what gets recommended to you feed is what is the most popular. So the bigger streamers are being recommended more than the smaller ones, because they are the ones that make the money. Therefore, there's no point in recommending the smaller streamers. It's kind of like this effect of always clicking the streams with the most viewers whenever you look up a category. You know, very rare are the people who scroll through categories and click on small streams. Most times it's just, you know, clicking on whatever top stream with the most viewers has.
Can't say I do.
Has the most clicks. Yeah.
Yeah, you could have been down here forever.
I think there are many more things to figure out. But yeah, Twitch gonna be Twitch. I think that Amazon is putting a lot of pressure on Twitch to pump up the revenue.
That must be the knowledge your master purged from your memory banks.
Well, she must have had her reasons.
But yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna stream for much longer either way, feeling it's gonna be 1 AM. We've tested the patch on this game tonight and guess what? It still crashes, so yeah, have fun.
When's the last time I stood here? And the sky was full of meteors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have been asleep for a very long time, haven't I, Cal?
Yes. Don't worry. You're not alone. We'll help you get back on your feet.
You might not be wearing the proper attire, but now I am certain you are a Jedi.
Come on.
I'll be there in a moment, Cal. Don't wait on my behalf. Oh, such strange buildings. Oh my, what is that?
See? Be more like Z. Doesn't take much to be extra polite. Every droid in this game is polite.
Look, I told you, buddy, you're in the
Setting the example.
I don't know anybody named Cal Kestis.
Hey, Grease.
Oh, that Cal Kestis.
Found the gyro. You made it.
Good to see you, Cal.
Grease Dritus, this is Boda Kuna. He was on Coruscant. Wouldn't have made it out alive without his help.
Oh, all right. Hi, nice to meet you. Unfortunately, I don't think I have another bed available. Wait a minute. Another one? Cal, you have a very bad habit of picking up strays.
I am ZNA4, humble servant to the Jedi Order.
Oh, I take it you haven't broken the news yet.
She was trapped underground.
I've never seen this design before. This droid almost looks like an antique.
Did you find anything down there worth credits?
Credits? Cal, you have saved me, but I must ask more to still.
Oh, here it comes.
Master Centauri ordered me to open the forest array, but given my condition, I cannot fulfill that duty. Please. If I fail my mission, the key to Tanalorr may be lost forever.
Wait a minute. Did you just say Tanalorr?
You've heard of it?
Yeah, it's an old prospector's legend about a lost world filled with treasure.
Maybe this droid proves it's more than a myth.
Could be worth checking out.
Yeah, but first, I gotta fix the menace before the raiders snatch it.
I'll escort you out there. Watch your back while you make the repairs.
Huh. Is he as tough as he looks?
Next to Seer, he's the best marksman I've ever met.
Okay. We'll take care of the menace.
I'll go see what's in the forest.
Thank you, Cal. As soon as I'm in full operating order, I will join you at the forest array. Onward!
Z.
Whoa there, Heritage. While they're all sallying forth, why don't you ease up on the thrusters? Come along. I can get you tuned up, shined up, and,
He reminds me of like Marty from Cars,
I'm
if
gonna
you know.
lock up the saloon so the
So-
raiders don't trash it. Use the back door, would you?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and I hope you've noticed, at least since, you know, we've played this game, but the story, you heard Murray. No, Marty from Cars, yeah. But the story just flows. You know, there are no awkward interruptions or like awkward moments where the story just stops, or like, you know, long periods of gameplay without any storytelling elements. So, you know, you go through a dungeon, through a place, through an environment, through a boss, and then you transition into a cutscene. And you know, it's just, it's a very smooth storytelling, which is something that we don't have much anymore. But you know, it flows, and it's nice. It's almost like a film. There is, yeah. It's just, yeah. You constantly transition in and out of a cutscene, a dungeon, or a boss fight. Just it's very smooth storytelling, and that's my favorite part of the game.
I know. Creepy.
Like some games just have these awkward pauses or moments where you don't have much story going on, and then out of nowhere you have a lot of story at once.
He's always had a
It's
green
just
thumb.
this is very
Talks
very
to his
balanced. And I think that's gonna be it, maybe, for tonight. Yeah. Well, we had a few crashes, but is it important? I don't think so, right? It's kind of is, but technically, since every single one of the crashes were causing my PC to reboot by force, I rebooted the PC myself, therefore it's not the game crashing, preventing us from playing. Of course, take that, nice try, player. Obviously, you know, it's zero crashes, it was just the PC rebooting, stupid Windows updates, of course. But yeah, still a good game. It's such an absolute shame about the state that it's in, especially on PC. It's, yeah. It is what it is. It's still somewhat playable, but yeah, I guess they will never fix it, even with this new patch. It's still in beta here. We are beta testing right now. That's the reality of it. We are beta testing a game that's been out for a year, that we paid full price for. Yeah. I hope you had fun though, at least. It's always a bit fun, you know, to at least see how wonky it is. How unpolished, how scuffed. It's kind of like playing Cyberpunk on the base Xbox One. It's fun in its own way, given how bad it is. But yeah, I hope you had fun tonight. Thank you everyone who was here. Thank you for watching, looking, chatting, whatever it is. I appreciate it. I don't know when I'm gonna be live next. Hopefully Saturday, hopefully Sunday, hopefully any day. I will let you know about that on Discord. Next time, we will either be playing Half-Life or Sleeping Dogs. We'll see. We will see. We'll see, and not Will Smith. Please laugh. I will let you know about the day and the game on Discord next. And yeah, thank you once again for the support. Thank you, Mori. You always got my back. And have a good one. Thank you for being here. Have a good rest of your night, evening, day, afternoon.